So they'll be calling you a radical. I want to talk about SMRs because this NUSCALE shamockery that's going in Utah. Why would Utah fund these fucking nightmares? And everybody thinks it's some kind of new technology. Let's talk about the history of these fucking unbelievable SMR fucking nightmare catastrophes that have gone on for decades after decades. Every time any one of them gets tested, they just blow up. They're shams, Price Anderson. So let's go back to the first one, 1954, Chalk River, Canada, Ontario. By the way, Weber State University, which is Utah Construction, which merged in 75 with Utah Construction, built Chalk River. They have a fucking big display going on in the library, Chalk River, Utah Construction, the history thereof. Not once, but twice. Major fucking accident. Blew the fuck up. The reactor blew the fuck up 1954. 5 years later, it does it again. Then let's talk of this one fucking it slips by everybody. Fucking Nuki poo, they call it. Literally, that's what they called it, Nuki. A little Nuki never hurt anyone. By the way, this shirt, 1986, this is the bailout. You know they had an accident. They had fucking rods fucking melt through. But you're bailing them out. In Ohio, they go in and the FBI busts the fucking bribees, but not the bribers. Because they're the untouchables. You know the Untouchables, the movie's about the mob. You can't fucking touch them. Well, the new Untouchables, the Nuclear Energy Crime City. Again, that proves it in Ohio. I caught him in Utah, bribing, in New York, Status King Como, the Untouchables. So they bust Larry Householder and crew in Ohio. We worked on that, fighting that bailout. And they got the bailout through. It was bribes. They bust the bribees, but not the bribers. It takes two to tango. So let's talk about these. So how about up there in Denmark, Greenland? You know about the secret fucking tunnel of the United States, their portable nuclear reactor? Blew to fucking smithereens, killed all those fucking guys. They immediately all died in 1961. Not to mention when the fucking plane crashed with the bombs on it up there. You own the secret tunnel. Not to mention when they lost nuclear fucking materials in 2000. Nuki poo, they called it. Nuki poo. A little Nuki never... How about Idaho National Lab? 1961. Oh, it just blew to fucking smithereens right where they're testing them now. And Utah? Why would Utah be funding these? They've ripped off $300 million. NUSCALE from hell. Fucking Jose Reyes, fucking the CEO, worked at Idaho National Lab. He gets fake funding through fucking Kenwood Financial, fraud from inception. I mean, it's the most corrupt thing. Utah, I catch them bribing fucking Utah politicians inside the Utah State House. Catch a video. Sure. Status Queen Pomo in New York. I mean, let's stay with this. So, 1961. The little Nuki poo underground in Greenland fucking blows up, fucking kills everybody. They all die of fucking nuclear. Idaho National Lab, 1960, blows up immediately, kills 3 guys right there. Well, that was long, long ago. How about Santa Susana? Rocketdyne in LA. Fuck. There's been so many celebrities make statements about that. How about Mayak in fucking Russia? So the nuclear scale to nuclear disasters. I'll post a picture as a thumbnail. Now think about this. They set a scale from 1 to 7. Oh, Fukushima, Chernobyl were only 7s. Now think about you set a scale from 1. That's malice by inception. Mayak a 6. Which was Royus. They're all 7s. Oh, but that was all long ago. How about this year, 2021, on June 6th in China, floor construction, which started to melt down. That's an SMR. The French Bacariva, who built it, who's been bankrupt many times. How about the Mox Fuel plant in Savannah River, South Carolina? $29 billion, it doesn't work. But they sent out the imminent radiation letter. That's international law. The only time you send that letter out is if you know for a fact it was a meltdown. They sent it to all downwinder nations, including the United States, to the Department of Energy, which is the Department of Kill You. Jennifer Granholm had the letter. She never told anybody. It got leaked to CNN in the middle of the night. I know. It got out. Why do you think all the birds and everything, that heat bubble over the western United States? How about this one? 2019, 8/8, I named it the 88 White Sea disaster in Russia. John Huntsman right there. Yeah, that John Huntsman, ambassador to Russia. Well, we're funding these in Utah, John. You know, one of these SMRs blew up. They caught, you know, it was a small modular nuke reactor. Fucking energy bombs are the same thing for their so-called missile. It killed the lead top, at least 5 nuclear physicists. Now, you Wikipedia this, it'll tell you, killed 5. For the top nuclear physicists in all of Russia killed them. How do we know it was a nuclear reactor? Because we picked up there's certain elements of tracer out of this. Yeah, Kevin, I'm the one that collected the data. You think he'd scream? What about Fukushima? Yeah, I know about Fukushima. I was living in China. Why aren't you screaming about it? Just 90% of the Pacific Ocean, 90 plus, is just totally fucking collapsed. Nobody seems to give a fuck. So we go back to, you know, the first one, Chalk River, in Ontario. They had 2 of them, 5 years apart. Major nuclear disasters. They'll rank that as a 6 on the 1 to 7 scale. Well, it's like Fox in charge of chickens. Who builds the scale? Who ranks them? Oh, well, there's been 2 7s. You saw the documentary Chernobyl, everybody up in arms like that. Well, Fukushima's a 7. The scale only goes to fucking 7. Fukushima's the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history by 1 billion times. 1961. Nuki poo, they called it. Nuki poo. Little modular reactor they're moving around. Idaho National Lab, which where Dean tested, she used to work there, former head of the NRC, who was Jose Roy's lover, Obama's, his twin, Trump's head of the NRC. I mean, Obama, don't he get me going on the fucking cover-up of Fukushima, the situation. 32 ships sent into fucking Entombment. He backs them out. Make it so, Cartwright. He pardons him. Fucking unbelievable. Again, the untouchable. So the underground cavern in Greenland fucking blows to smithereens. Fucking Idaho National Lab peeling people off the fucking ceilings all over fucking. I mean, I'm up there interviewing, getting things, but it creeps me out to even be there. Santa Susana, way worse than 3 Mile Island. I never dreamed of being 3 Mile Island was a motherfucker. So these little SMRs have been tried fucking hundreds of times, dozens. They always blow up. There's so many of these right here, right here. Oh, it's a new technology. No, it's not. There's a bill called Price-Anderson called the Immunity Act, passed in the 1950s. Even fucking Einstein went off on that. It still exists. They re-upped it for 20 years in 2005 when we were too busy fighting the war machine. Shiny ballism. So they get all the money up front. By law, they have to have private funding up from Newcastle. They were trying to build here. I'm the guy that exposed that fucking Lead Dog hedge fund was a sham. Fucking, how about Kenwood Financial on NUSCALE? I'm the guy that exposed and dug in. Hey, that was Obama that gave him the fucking matching funds. I said the original funds were a fraud. The whole thing's this fucking scam from inception. I fought with him right here at the university. They called the cops on me. I've been fighting from the day this happened. I've been going at this fucking whole NUSCALE AMPS. I was involved with AMPS. AMPS was for wind and solar. They fucking stole it. Utah fucking ratepayers have already been looted well over $300 million fucking dollars by NUSCALE. NUSCALE's a sham. Now it's not going to be 12, it's 6 at Idaho National Lab. Idaho National Lab's had 2 accidents, major accidents. They had an accident just a few years ago. The barrels were popping off and the Idaho fucking, Blackfoot, Idaho fucking firemen were fucking saying they could hear it and got all over the skin. These are all SMR disasters. They blew up. These salt fucking reactors, thorium reactors, they're all the same fucking piglet with a pig. It's still a fucking nuclear fission event. Splitting an atom, smashing an atom, doesn't work. Hotter, smarter, fucking fast breeders. It's going on right now in China. I did a video in 2018 fucking talking about this thing going to meltdown. It's the first one, French, fucking fired up in China. And it was on the front page of Reddit. Hundreds of thousands of views on fucking YouTube. YouTube took it down. I'm like, why? They even fucking no copyright strike, no nothing. We just took it down just because. Because you can't talk to anybody at Google. It's just a computer. No reason. Tell me lies. Tell me little nuclear lies. A little nukie never hurt anyone. So why the fuck would Utah be the only municipality? Well, it just changed today. Now there's 2 municipalities that are fucking funding NUSCALE. They got money from South Korea. South Korea is going to give them some fucking money. Oh my God. Well, we know how the activists play over there. Whoa, those activists don't fuck around over there. So, in Taiwan, in Asia, the whole nightmare going on at fucking Japan is Fukushima. The 2021 games, that when they announced the fucking Olympics, was all propaganda. Oh, it's just a 7. Just a 7. Just a 7. The greatest ecological catastrophe in fucking human history. Just a 7. So the SMRs have been tried over and over. There's no new technology. I was in Vienna this year protesting at, like I am every year at the UN, and I went into the UN symposium on SMRs, and we had lots of doctors from around Europe speaking about the SMRs. I spoke about the SMR. It's no new technology. It's the exact identical technology it was in Chalk River in 1954. You know, in Idaho National Lab 1961. Santa Susana, fucking Boeing, fucking Los Angeles 1957. Fucking Russia on the White Sea 2019. Fucking China, fucking 2021. They always blow up. They fell. It's a fairy tale. It's a lie. It's free money because the Immunity Act, what it says, you can't sue. Stephen Bechtel went on the Hill and proved all this. Stephen Bechtel on the fucking Hill, who orchestrated the whole fucking, don't even get me going on fucking the Iran hostage situation that changed the world. 1980, you can draw a line, ray gun. Well, you were paid to put triple liners around the fucking tanks at Hanford, and you didn't. Congress is just grilling him. Yeah. We took the money and created PR firms to attack anti-nuclear activists. Well, how can you do this? How can you? He turned the tables right on me. He says, what do you mean, how can I did it? You did it. You are the United States Congress. Do you know about Price Anderson? You're the United States Congress that keeps re-upping this, not me. It says point blank, you can't sue us. You can't touch us. We can do anything we want with the money. The liability finds on the United States taxpayer, unless you're the USS Reagan troops, and then it makes it all the way to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court says, oh, go sue them in Japan. What about Yalta by the Sea? Forget those treaties. The corrupt fucking United States Supreme Court. Again, the nuclear industry, the untouchables. They had an accident here. Fuck, you think that shit's valuable? Jesus. Oh boy. How about my the accident they had at San Onofre and the steam exchange? I have that shirt. Those guys that leaked that to me, I leaked it out. So the history of this SMR, oh, it's new and everybody's going all in. No, it's not. It's the same old fucking little piglet fucking pig. Nuki poo, they called it in 1961. Just killed all those guys. Fucking, a little Nuki never hurt anyone. Okay. Yeah, just killed the planet. That's all. That's fucking all. Cancer for all. Let's see. The Pacific Ocean, fucking Fukushima, has just fucking collapsed fucking 90%. That's all. That's all. Fuck the heat bubble over the way. It's all just coincidence. It's the great coincidence decade, 2011. Tide pool's dead at your feet. I'll be in Monterey tomorrow. So we'll get the tide pool fucking work done. We're going to get fucking low tide. Taking the two little pair of 11s, born the same month as Fukushima. God, you believe they're 10 years old? It's just a 7. Just a 7 on their pyramid. Just a 7. Every time they've tried one of these SMRs. Where are the next ones going? It's going to happen in now, should I get? Well, I don't know. They say they're not testing 12 now. They're testing 6. It's just a big rip-off loot job. They defrauded the United States, or Utah, fucking ratepayers by hundreds of millions. Everybody's all in. I asked the new governor, Cox, before he was governor about the SMR. He says, I don't even know what an SMR is. Then, now, just, he's thrown in with Bill Gates and Warren Buffett in Wyoming to build an SMR. But he doesn't know what one is, but he's in with them. Who are fucking pulling his fucking puppet strings. BYU Law, CIA, and he's a Southern Utah downwinder. Mike Lee right there. Well, you know, Kevin, my dad was a downwinder. Fuck, and you're pro-nuclear? What the fuck? Well, Barry Antoinette Obama. His mom was a downwinder, died young. Don't give a fuck. They're sociopaths. Fucking Beau Biden, white phosphorus on you. Which came first? I fight with ICANN in the UN. What the fuck are you trying to tell me? The international community against the nuclear, and you're okay with fucking the technology. And Plowshare, same thing, but you're not. They're one and the same. The nuclear bomb and nuclear reactor, they're the same fucking thing. You have to have one for the other. Until you fucking ban all nuclear energy, period. Ban it all, you're gonna get nowhere. You know? UN got it through, we got it through, and I'll be in Vienna. The Austrians don't want to understand even a word I'm fucking saying. The Italians somewhat, but not here in the United States, a fucking usury. They're down to the lowest common denominator. The only thing they're gonna vote on is fucking God's gay's gun. The race. I mean, we're down to race. I mean, lowest common denominator. Well, fuck, they're overworked. They're hypnotized by fucking Operation Foxconn fucking news. Fucking, they've been vaxxed up. They've been fucking GMO'd. They've been fucking radio Roundup sprayed. They've been chemtrailed. They're fucking nothing left of their fucking brains. They're hypnotized. They ain't got time to read a fucking book. They ain't got time to listen to Kevin Blanch. They'll just fucking listen to some fucking drool on the fucking internet. Somebody fucking dancing or flipping. I mean, can't think for themselves anymore. Fucking gone. Orwell and Balco. Well, I got news for you fuckers. 2 + 2 is 4. So the history of these SMRs, they've been blowing up for fucking years. Fucking many fucking years. Utah Construction built Chalk River. That's the first one, 1954. And it's just major catastrophes. Go ask Stevie Nicks. Remember when she used to talk about Rocketdyne? When her friend died when she was with child. Remember Vince, fucking Motley Crue, his 11-year-old Gordon neuroblastoma? He sued him, went crazy. Kim Kardashian made a fucking statement about it. I see, well, speaking of the fucking sons get beat, fucking, how about Paul Westphal? He just died, fuck, he grew up there. Perfectly good shape. Terry Donahue, that's what you do in LA. Fuck, because this nuclear fallout, half-lives, hundreds of thousands of fucking years. Oh, it just went away. Downwinder, Moab, fucking life excavated. It's unbelievable. Generational arrogance. So, SMRs, these new, one going on right now in China. Fucking White Sea. The next one is going to happen, if they're really testing these things. Theirs is just about the fucking ripping off the money. Idaho National Lab. Whoa. These fucking labs should have been all fucking wiped out and taken away. It's like the Ricken lab when the Allied forces blew the fuck out of it in Japan. They're back. All these fucking nuclear labs. Livermore bringing star powered Earth. That's Kamala Harris's mom. She died of cancer in 2009. All these labs. You know, Los Alamos, Sendai. Fuck, what a nightmare. They're all Mormons that work there. Fucking. How about this one? I don't talk about this one enough. Did you know there was an accident at Fermi? Which I still say Jeff Bezos' real father is Fermi. Look at pictures. Well, we know who his biological grandfather is Geist, the nuclear thing, you know, the nuke psycho. Then Bezos, the CIA Bay of Pigs, adopts him. The mother was 14, statutory rape. Was that really the father? Or was it? How about Fermi in Michigan? Did you know they had an accident there? There was an accident there. You wonder why everybody around those areas just dies of cancer. Fucking 350 air tests in fucking southern Utah. Oh, it's all good now. Life elevated. No, life's elevated. Let's go to Moab. I don't go to St. George. I stay the fuck out of there. So, but these SMRs been blown up for fucking years. They still continue to blow up. Russia, 2019. China, 2021. Idaho National Lab. My guess, 2021. For Hamlet and Cassandra, they got together and they had a baby. Fucking icy for miles and miles. You're fucking hypnotized. See you in Monterey tomorrow. Dead tide pool jumping. Get the work done. Ought to be an adventure with these two little apprentices. Stay tuned.